Hello, welcome to Janet Teaches DRU Yoga YouTube channel, safety video. I would like you to watch this video before you start using the videos on this channel of postures, of classes, of sequences, so that you are well aware of what you need to do. First of all, I need to emphasize you are all incredibly unique. You have different backgrounds, you are different sizes, different heights, different ages, you've got different diets in your background, you eat different diet now, you have different health issues. So this is where you take responsibility for your body. I can guide you, but as I am not teaching you individually or as part of a live class, then it is you to take the ultimate responsibility. I want you to really enjoy your uniqueness. Don't be put off thinking, oh, I'm this or I'm that. We're not here for that. We're here to say, I'm incredibly unique, and that is what I bring to my yoga. Now, I want you to stay within your normal range of movement. So if you can reach that high, that's fine. What you don't want to be doing is, oh, like this, and pulling out your shoulder and hurting the back here. That is not yoga. With yoga, we work within your normal range and gently, and that is a word you'll hear me use a lot, move further and further. And if on a particular day, you've had the kind of week where you've been quite tense, where you've been stressed, where you haven't done much movement, and it's not going as far as perhaps it did this last week, that's fine. We'll just develop it. So please be aware of your own range of movement and start from there. Yoga is not a competition. We're not here to say you're the best and you're not, and this isn't like that. This is about working towards, and we're all working towards, me included. So there are things you will find easy that somebody else would find difficult, and there are things you find difficult that someone else would find easy. It's what makes us unique. So work with what you have and develop towards what you want to achieve. At the same time, don't put a time limit on it. Often people ask me, well, how long will it take me to achieve this? And I truthfully don't know. I couldn't even tell you that about myself, because you are all different. And how you practice and how often you practice and the position your body's in before you start, your health conditions, as I said, you're unique. But then when you do achieve something you haven't done before, celebrate. It's exciting, you've done it. So, enjoy it, but don't make it a competition even with yourself. It is just about enjoying the moment, and your body will then relax and go more into the positions. So work with your body. One of the things people often ask me as well is, well, I can't come to yoga because I'm not flexible, I'm not supple, I'm not adaptable, I'm not bendy. Well, if you could actually do it all, would you be coming to a class to learn? This is called Janet Teaches Yoga. And I am a teacher of nearly 40 years, and 12 of those years I've been teaching yoga. So it is about working with you and developing you. If you went into a foreign language class to learn a language, you wouldn't go if you could already speak the language fluently. So it's about actually understanding you're here to learn, and I'm here to teach you, and that is our relationship. So please enjoy the fact that you are learning week in and week out, okay? And I want you to take your awareness to your breath and to the whole of your body, because normally we're rushing through life and we don't think about where your fingers are, for instance. There is a difference if you had your hands there and gently opening them. I'm aware of my fingers, the tips of my fingers, each of the joints, the palms, the wrists, completely aware. However, if I just went, I've not felt anything. So we're not here to do boom, boom, go for it. We're not doing an energy class like that. We are working with the energy, but in that gentle form that allows you to become friends with every bit of your body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Don't forget the tips of your fingers. Your body is your best friend, and your best friend is your breath. Because you can do without food, you can even do without water for a time. You cannot do without your breath. Stop breathing, that's the end. So again, awareness into the moment, awareness into your breath, into your body, and allow them all to work together, because you are not a body and then your mind and then your emotions. We're all in it together, mind, body and emotions, and we're going to work with them all. So when we talk about energy, we mean the body's energy system, the flow. Okay. You can, and I will encourage you to, make adjustments. So if you actually do something and you do push it too far and it hurts, stop. Okay? You can visualize. So if you are finding something hurts, lie yourself down, close your eyes, feel into your body, go with that breath, and then just visualize yourself carrying out those movements. And you can trick the brain, because the brain thinks you are actually doing those movements. And bit by bit, you will be eventually able to do those movements. If it's a question of, I gave you before, normal reach, or overreaching and hurting, but if it's a question of you've done that reach and then you've used your breath and you've gone a little bit further and you think, oh, felt a muscle I haven't thought of there, or in your legs or anywhere, then acknowledge that muscle. And I always say hello to it, give it a smile. You've not said hello for a while, get to know that muscle again. And as you start to do that, making friends with your body, it will become easier. As you get to that point, you may need to make adaptations. So one of the things you need to do is have a few props. So I have a chair here. So if I just come up, okay. Now, if we were doing a normal forward bend, I would be lifting and hinging and coming down. Okay. If, however, you can't get down, sorry if you can't see my head, you're going to see it now. Come down onto a chair. So you're still getting the stretch, your back's opening up, and you're getting support. You're not overdoing it. And then you come up. You can equally use a block. This is a block. And they come in different shapes and sizes. You can get ones like that, or you can get one half the size but a bit deeper, and they're known as bricks. This one's made of reconstituted, so it's very eco-friendly. Now, again, you can use that if I'm giving you a stretch, which would be out here, and I'm asking you to come over, then use the block. See, it's just there to use and push back. And you can use the block in whatever way, the forward bend, etc. Another thing you can use is a strap. So if you're doing an exercise where you struggle, for instance, if your hips are a bit big or bigger legs and you're struggling. So for instance, with this one, it stretches the piriformis muscle here. We come down and we make a figure 4 shape. And we link the fingers and pull the leg in. Now, if you can't manage that, if you're here and you can't reach, then use the strap. Okay? So you would get the strap and you would pull back. So you're still getting the same stretch as everybody else. And you pull it back. Okay? And then release the strap, release the knees, and come over. So straps can be useful, blocks can be useful. You can also use cushions. So cushion, you can get oblong ones, square ones, it really doesn't matter. Sometimes the oblong ones do help. Now, for instance, if you were doing the child pose and you found you were just struggling a little bit, you could sit on it. And that gives you a little bit of lift, allowing you to come all the way down. Okay, so cushions are very, very useful. You can also use a blanket, and that might be to just, again, be under here perhaps, or provide some bit of support if you're struggling. So, all very useful tools. The other way you could use a strap, if we were doing, I'll just turn my back on you for a moment. If I was asking you to hold the fingers and pull in, but you can't manage that and you're here, then you can use a strap, okay? And over time, you would work your fingers so that eventually you could bring them together. But you might be starting here and hopefully end up there. So if I just show it you sideways as well. So holding on, and then you've got that nice firm grip on the strap, okay? And one of the most important things, so important, this lovely mat, okay? I have a lovely bright yellow one that I've had many, many years. My lovely leopards on it. I love my colour. Now, you want a sticky mat. They're rubber and they're made for your feet to stick. Now, really important, no socks, okay? If you wear socks and you stand on the carpet or you stand on the mat, you will slip. These are sticky mats to stop you sticking, so you have bare feet. Okay, so that foot is firm. If you had a sock there, you'd slide. Even if you're just trying to do it on the carpet or the floor without the mat, you can slide. So please make sure, sticky mat and no socks. If you have got problems with poor circulation and you've got cold feet, then get yourself a pair of socks with the rubber on the bottom so it sticks onto the mat. So you've got options. Don't think that it's all that you've got to do certain things. If you have any underlying health problems and you're not sure about practicing yoga, please speak to your doctor. You know, if you've got high or low blood pressure or heart problems or eye problems or detached retina, something like that, diabetes, any of these things, please check with your doctor because you will all be individual. I will make adaptations throughout and help you adjust. A lot of you will find that you're here because your doctor or your physiotherapist has recommended yoga to you. So it is really about health and well-being, mind, body and emotion, and creating balance in your life. And just a word about pregnancy. I separately teach pregnancy yoga online, Wednesday night, 6 till 7, because I want you to be able to have the correct adjustments. I train separately as a pregnancy yoga teacher with DRU Yoga, because I was very aware as people came to me who were pregnant, I was either having to ask you to sit out or I was having to take time with you to adapt, and you were feeling uncomfortable because everybody else was waiting, even though it was yogis, they're patients. To do a specialist class for pregnancy is absolutely wonderful. You don't start until you're 14 weeks, and it is heavily, heavily adapted for your needs, and your partner can join in with you. We need their support as well. And the most important thing is smile, enjoy, love your yoga. You'll find my safety policy at the bottom of this video for you to have a look at, and other helpful links. So please enjoy your yoga. I am looking so forward to welcoming you. Namaste.